Everybody knows that Elon Musk is against the OBB, one big OBBB, the O triple B, the one big beautiful bill, which looks like it's going to be passed despite the parliamentarian removing a slew of provisions or a slew of items from this one big beautiful bill continuing resolution. Barnes and I talked about it yesterday. In as much as it took me some time to understand the nuances of constitutional law and the amendments, I still haven't understood the nuances of these procedural matters of the American government. But the one big beautiful bill is looking like it's going to get passed. The parliamentarian removing a bunch of stuff, First Amendment stuff, that is upsetting some people. Second Amendment, not First Amendment. Sorry. Then the other issue of the big beautiful bill is that Elon Musk doesn't like it, called it an abomination. And now the fake news of the day is after Elon and Trump had their spat, where Elon said Trump is on the Epstein list. That's why Bongino and Patel haven't released it yet. And then they had a holy crab apples that day was hilarious. They had their making up, and Elon said he, shouldn't have tweeted those things. And life goes on unless you're fake news. The fake news, which goes out of its way to sow discord among allies. It tries to drive wedges in marriages. It tries to drive wedges between friends, and it tries to create strife among political and ideological allies, because that's what you do when you're fake news and you need to divide and conquer. The story wasn't originally in The Independent. I forget where it was. Let me see here. They're going to cite the original article, but apparently fake news interviewed Elon Musk's best friend, and whether or not the friend actually said this of his own volition, said it in so many words, or said it unprovoked or prodded. Allegedly, the friend says that Musk will, quote, do everything to damage Trump and is building political influence to rival MAGA, says his former friend. Is this it right here? No, that's not. We don't want to talk about that. Former friend to Musk warned Trump that Elon Musk could seek revenge behind the... So amazing qualifiers here. Former friend, we don't know, we'll see when they last spoke, could seek revenge, yada, yada, yada. I'll, spoiler alert, call bullshit up and in advance. Elon Musk might be angry that the one big beautiful bill, the abomination as he called it, is going to get passed. He is not self-destructively vengeful. We'll see. Do you hear the birds chirping? It's so flippin' beautiful. A man who was once close with billionaire Elon Musk warned President Donald Trump that the tech CEO is unforgiving and will do, quote, everything to hurt the president, even after the two seemingly made up. Quote, I've had my share of blows with Elon over the years, end quote, said Philip Lowe. Quote, knowing Elon the way I know him, haven't seen him in a long time apparently, but whatever, I do think he's going to do everything to damage the president. Lowe, a neuroscientist who founded the company Neurovigil, experienced Musk's grudges firsthand when he fired the Tesla CEO from the advisory board of his startup in 2021. He claimed that Musk joined the advisory board for this sounds like a promotional tour that this guy's trying to get into the fake news to push this story so he can promote his product, Neurovigil. He claimed that Musk joined the advisory board for Neurovigil, which builds a non-invasive brain monitoring device that can be used to detect neurological conditions. It almost sounds like he's a rival of Neuralink, but then attempted to leave Neurovigil's board after starting his brain implant company, Neuralink. What the heck? Do they have to take such a terrible picture of him? All right. Lowe fired Musk from Neurovigil's advisory board instead of allowing him to resign to prevent the tech billionaire from using his stock options to hurt Neurovigil. Lowe, who has known the tech mogul for 14 years, says he's unconvinced that Musk has forgiven Trump for the verbal battle the two engaged in earlier this month. Yada, yada. Musk, they had their fight. Yada, yada. Okay, fine here. In return, Musk accused Trump of being named in the government's list of the Epstein thing. Trump had not been accused of any formal wrongdoing or charged with a crime. Though the two had a bitter falling out, they appear to have reconciled. Okay, here we go. Musk, has been humiliated, Lowe said. The whole idea that Elon is going to be on his side and help woo Congress and invest in election campaigns for right-wing judges. Elon might do all of that, but deep down, it's over. Not saying anything new, but he's got to promote his Neurovigil product. Indeed, Lowe is warning that Musk may use his influence to undermine Trump as a form of revenge. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Elon has his own pattern of trying to destabilize companies he wants to take over. And if he can't take them over, then he tries to create a rival entity to compete. Yeah, except you can't really create a rival government. He might support Thomas Massie, and if Trump tries to primary Thomas Massie, but absolutely on a collision course. And I think Trump tried to gloss it over by making it look as if he wanted Elon to be as aggressive as he was. Okay. Is that it? I mean, it's such a stupid story. Musk used his finances to help Trump get elected last year. He doesn't realize the battle that he has on his hands. And one way to cut that support away from Elon is to actually adopt some of the things he said he's for. All right. You know what? I do not believe for a second that Elon is going to do everything he can to get revenge on Trump. One thing that I think we all understood from that spat, it was interesting that when a company has too much power, like government contracts, national security contracts, they do, have a big stick that they can wield in the event of conflict. But then when you have the Steve Bannons, I'm not sure that I even agree with it, but when you have the Steve Bannons of the world saying nationalize these private companies, you do realize that as big of a stick that Elon might have because of his corporate investments and their ties to government, the government's got the biggest of all the sticks in that they can nationalize private corporations for national security. And I don't think Elon Musk is on a self-destructive path of revenge. I think the bigger risk, and what I think will happen with Elon Musk, is he's going to simply withdraw from politics if he hasn't already effectively done that. And then right-wing politicians or populist politicians will not have the populist voice supporting them. But so long as Elon keeps Twitter up, they'll have their voice there. But I call bullcrap fake news that Elon Musk is going to do it. You've got a man with an interest and a man himself who has a vendetta against Elon Musk. And so operating on the iron law of woke projection, Philip Lowe accusing Elon of doing everything he can do to get revenge on Trump seems to be doing everything he can do to get revenge on Elon, because Elon started up Neuralink, a competitor to Neurovigil, and now this guy wants revenge on Elon Musk. That's all I have to say about that one. It's a stupid story, but it's fun. Snooty Mims says the person behind the product or service is just as important as the product or service. Louis the Lobster is a great children's book on Amazon, and get some delicious healthy snack at Biltong. Snooty Mims, I love it when we live in a world where thank you for supporting the channel via a Crumble rant is using his Crumble rant to promote the children's book that I wrote that is illustrated by Abigail Martin, the daughter of a member of our locals community. And it's on Amazon. Go to Amazon, Louis the Lobster. I'm bringing about 40 copies to the Chattanooga meetup. I have 6 copies on me here that I've been waiting to give to people who I meet on the street. We'll see. But thank you very much, Snooty Mims. That's the fake news there.